Alright, today's introduction is going to happen while I'm driving because I'm going to try to save as much time as possible when I get to the golf course. It is July 13th, pretty sure. And I've got about 3 hours to try to squeeze in 18 holes. And I still have to drive another 15 minutes to get to the golf course and another 15 minutes back to where I need to be in 3 hours. So it's gonna be another quick round, and hopefully I can continue to improve upon the back nine that I played a couple of days ago, where I shot 1 under par. So it really did feel like it started coming together when I made a couple of little swing changes, standing a little closer to the ball and narrowing my stance, and I started making much better contact with my irons. So I'll be teeing off here in just a few minutes, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe, and also comment below about the video or about other kind of videos that you would like to see. I keep saying that I know that not everybody's interested in just watching me play golf in every video, so we can mix it up. We can do whatever kind of videos that you guys suggest. Anyway, I'm off to number 1 in just a few minutes, and wish me luck. All right, so I made it out to the course. Today, I actually have a new phone, so we're going to be testing it out at the same time. It's got a little bit of a wider lens, so hopefully I can capture a little bit more of the shot. And then sooner or later, the shot tracers will be coming into the video. All right, number 1. I think everybody's starting to get familiar with this course. It is a dog leg left off the tee and a dog leg right toward the green. And once again, I don't have enough time to warm up, so hopefully I don't break my back. All right, number 1 tee shot, par 5, long. All right, that was a high draw, and it went over the water. All right, I was able to find the ball. Even with the hook, it made it over the water, although not by very much, but it ran a long way. So I've only got 138 yards to this pin on this par 5. So I'm gonna hit a pitching wedge and hopefully hit the middle of the green here. Okay, I made really good contact with it. Slight push, but I think it's going to be pin high. It might have landed on the fringe. Might be able to putt it, but we'll see when we get up there. It's right on the other side of a little hump, so I can't see the ball. It is pin high, but it is off the green, so I'm going to have to chip it up. Hopefully I can get it close enough to make my birdie putt. All right, That chip did not come off the club anywhere like I thought it would or should. I tried to keep it low and run, and instead it kind of flew on me. So I've got a good 5 feet coming back for this birdie right here. Let's see if I can sink one. Number 2 is par 4, plays uphill, straight away. Out of bounds left, high grass right. Gotta hit a good drive. All right, I hit that one really good. Medium height draw, started down the middle of the fairway and drew to the left side of the fairway. Should give me a really good angle into the screen. This is a 310 yard drive. It actually ran through the fairway and into a rough because there's a cart path that runs through the middle of this fairway, so it splits the fairway into 2 different sections. But good angle into the pin, 107 yards in, uphill. I'll be playing an approach wedge. All right, sort of did the same thing that I did with my pitching wedge approach on number 1. Hit it really solid, but didn't get through the ball, so it pushed it. But this one, still on the green. I'm gonna have a birdie putt up there, probably about 20-25 feet. All right, it's a little long too. So I'm on the back of the green. So this putt's gonna be all downhill. Looks like it's gonna be looks like it has to go left or right, down toward the hole. So I'm hopefully just gonna cozy it down there, tap in for my par. Should be moving a little bit to the left when it gets to about 10 feet from the hole. All right, perfect speed, but I should have known. It stayed dead straight. Let's see if I can go make this 3-footer for par. All right, here's about a 3-footer, just inside 3 feet for par. Should be breaking a little left or right. On this side is straight, so I'm gonna try to hit it straight. All right, good par save there. That was not the easiest 2-putt that I've ever had, but back-to-back pars, that's probably the best that I've started out in any of these videos. Now moving on to par 3, number 3, probably the hardest hole out here. All right, this par 3, number 3, is playing really long today. 200 yards, water left behind the green, right of the green. Like I always say, the miss is short. I'm hitting a 6-iron. Try to stay aggressive, but it's really hard on this hole. Okay. I hit it pretty good, but once again, that's 3 irons in a row where I just didn't quite get through the ball, so it went out to the right. I think that it made it to the green. If it did, it's gonna be on the right side of the green, and I'm gonna have a really long putt because the flag's on the left side of the green. We'll have to check it out when we get up there. All right, it's pin high, so it's the perfect club. But like I said, I just pushed it a little bit. If that's my miss from now on, I can't tell you how happy I'm gonna be about it. Where all my misses in the first few rounds were missing the green, I've now had 2 out of 3, and almost 3 out of 3 misses that hit the green. I've probably got, I mean, this is not gonna be an easy 2-putt by any means. I've got at least 50 feet, if not a little bit more. And it's gonna be breaking pretty hard right to left up the hill. All right, not horrible. Got it in 4 feet or so from 50 feet out. It did not break again. I don't know how. This is one of the most severe slopes I've putted on since I've been recording these videos, and it stayed straight until the ball almost came to a stop and it sort of trickled off to the left. But let's see if I can make this 4-footer for par. 4 feet. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, I don't know why I was so nervous over that. It's big though. 3 pars in a row. Let's carry this momentum to 4. Number 4, a par 4, dogleg left, hitting a 4-iron off the tee as a layup to a short, hopefully a short iron. If I can hit the fairway, it should be about a pitching wedge or a 9-iron. Okay. Woo. All right, I hit that way off the toe like I was doing a couple days ago. It's in the fairway, but it's gonna be a long approach shot. All right, this will be one of the longest approach shots I've ever had into this hole. 210 yards, water right, OB left, green elevated. I'm gonna have to hit probably a 5-iron because it's playing uphill a little bit. So it's gonna be a really tough shot. Okay. All right. That hit just a little on the toe, just not really on the toe, but just outside of the sweet spot. So I didn't get all my carry. And my back foot slipped a little bit. So It is just barely short of the green, but I hit it dead center of the green, or toward the center of the green. It's just barely short, and I am very happy with that. Let's go up there and see if I can get an up and down. All right, here's what we're looking at. I'm about 10 yards maybe short of the green. Pins in the very back. Probably got a 35 to 40 yard chip. Let's see if I can just get it inside of about 5 feet. Just give myself a chance, you know. Just hit a good chip here. Good distance. It kicked so hard to the left when it hit the ground, or else I would be inside of 3 feet easy. As it stands, I probably got 6 or 7 feet for my par. All right, about 6 feet. Looks like it's gonna be breaking a little left or right. I can't get too aggressive because it's downhill. Okay. My initial read was correct. It did break a little left or right. When I got behind the ball, it read straight, or a tendency to slightly break to the left toward the water, which is right there. I hit my putt exactly where I wanted to at a pretty decent speed. So I can't be that upset. It's just a slightly bad read. But that's the first bogey. On a, you know, it was started out with a bad tee shot. So it's okay. Well, off to number 5. Number 5 is par 4, dog leg right. Plays uphill. Got to hit just a slight fade off the tee. Just a touch low on the club face, but hit it good. It stayed in the air a while. Should have a good approach in. Short iron. See if we can stick it close. All right, I didn't get quite as much distance as I was thinking I was going to. I'm 156 yards out, which is fine. Should be a good hard 9 iron because right to left wind, not really hurting too much, I don't think. Although it did just shift, so it's kind of in my face now. But out of the intermediate rough here, pin in the back, 156 yards. I'm going with a 9 iron. You definitely don't want to be long on this hole, and especially with the pin in the back because you don't have any green to work with. So hopefully this will put me right in the middle of the green. Well, it was right at it. I think it hit the green, but man, it took a weird hop up there. It's kicked so hard to the right, so I don't know what in the world happened there. Hopefully it's on the green. I had a little bit of a uphill lie, so I aimed just a touch to the right for the normal pull or draw off that line, and it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. It was going right at it, but man, it kicked hard right. Okay, well, now I know why it kicked hard right. I must have caught a little bit of a flyer out of that lie, because it flew the green and hit this hill right here on the back of the green, which is probably what kicked it to the right. So I did exactly what I didn't want to do, but man, I don't know. I guess that was too much club, but I really didn't think a pitching wedge was capable of getting there. And with it, uphill to the green, I thought a 9-iron would be pretty good with a slight breeze. But all right, no green to work with. I'm gonna have to hit a really good chip here. Yeah. That ball bounced twice in the fringe and still rolled out way past the hole. That's crazy. I don't know if I could have hit much of a better chip. I bet I got every bit of 12 feet coming back, if not 15. Oh, man. All right, so I'm gonna have to make this pretty long putt right here to save par. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I hit another really good putt and it just did not turn. Once again, physics do not apply. That ball just did not turn until it was almost completely stopped, and then it trickled off to the right. Hit it perfect speed, right on my line. Another bogey though, off to number 6. Number 6, par 5, double dog leg. This is the one where the water's on the left. You have to hit a cut off the tee box or you'll hit it in the water. But, there's probably some people that were like, okay, last round you played from the whites. Well, I was playing with Thomas Bellman, who was sort of a beginner, and I didn't really feel like playing a different tee box than him. But I will say there's 2 things about this course in particular. The blue tees are only about 250 to 290 yards longer than the white tee, over 18 holes, which is very little. It's not that big of a deal at all. But I will say this, second point, playing from the white tees is harder on this course. Why? Because it forces you to hit harder angles on some of these dog legs. Like for instance on this hole, if I was playing from the whites, which seemed to be about a little further up today, 35 yards, 40 yards up, I would have to slice the ball off the tee to keep it out of the water. From back here, just a slight fade will do. So you just don't have to play as big a draw or a big a fade to keep it out of the trouble from when you're playing a little bit further back. But anyway, enough talking. Let's see if I can hit my slight fade right here and keep it in the fairway. Give this green a go for 2. Okay, my drive hit that big tree on the right off the tee, well, you know, 40, 50 yards off the tee box. It kicked it. It stayed in the fairway, as you can see. Barely. Maybe not. As you can see. Now you can see. 237 yards to the pin, and am I going for it? I didn't come out here to lay up. Hitting a 7 wood. I'm gonna hit it out to the right. Wind's blowing right to left, so slight draw with a slight draw wind should push it right back to the green. Let's see if I can pull this off. All right, just like in the last round, it went a little further right off the club face than I was hoping or wanting. And it drew like I wanted it to, and the wind blew it a little bit left, but it's still to the right of the green, but probably close to pin high. Okay, about 20, 25 yards right of the green, and about, I don't know, 10 yards short. Didn't hit it great, but pin's on the left side of the green. Got plenty of green to work with. I'm just gonna chip this up there and let it roll out to the green. Roll out to the pin. Well, that wasn't good. I bladed that, but it caught enough of the rough in front of the green to kill most of the speed. So I got really lucky there. That was a maybe the worst chip that I've hit on camera so far. Somehow it stayed on the green. But now I've got a long downhill birdie putt. But birdie putt nonetheless. Sometimes you need a little luck. All right, I've got probably 30 feet down the hill. I got to see if I can cozy it down here for a tap-in par. That really wasn't that great. I didn't trust the line, and that's really all I was thinking about. And hit it a little too hard. Let's see if I can make my comebacker here. About 3.5, 4 feet for par. Oh man, I was so nervous over that one too. Okay, good par save. Those are putts that I was missing last round. That'll do it for the first 6 holes of this round. Stay tuned for holes 7 through 12. And thank you for watching. Continue to watch. The next 6 holes will be coming out really soon. I hope you're enjoying watching some of these. And once again, please comment with some different video ideas. I'm gonna keep saying it until y'all do it. I know that y'all don't want to just see me playing typical regular golf all the time, so we need to mix it up some. So give me some ideas. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.